We would appreciate it if you go to the highest HD format. When you see 360, press on it and go up to 1080p for your high definition pleasure. Thank you.
100 years later.
Hello everybody and welcome to People Talk. I'm so glad because, well, it's 2012, not 2011, but 2012, and this is the first People Talk episode of 2012. I am so excited. It's just been great so far to be in the new year. I hope all of you celebrated the New Year's happily as I did. Whether it be drinking wine or, watching the New Year's Eve bash on CNN. Yeah, I gotta admit to you, when I was watching the New Year's bash, the most people I recommend to watch is Anderson Cooper and Kathy Griffin, because those two, when they're together, things set off. But anyways, tonight's topic is baby mama drama. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this subject is because me and my family, we watch a lot of, DNA test shows where, some person might deny a baby that is his baby, and, they go on the show and they try to prove themselves. They try to speak it out. They try to say, he doesn't look anything like me, his hair is all curled up, her hair is all curled. It's so complicated between them. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because you need to realize something. When you make a baby, see, one thing that gets me about making a baby is some people can be so idiotic when it comes to it, because they just go in and have sex. It's I get it. You know what? You wanna feel pleasurous. All right, whatever. But you need to think you're about to have a baby. The thing that hurts me is that when you guys have whatever sex or something, and after either the man denies it, it's like he feels as if he didn't do anything with that woman. When you are in the bed, you make the choice whether you want to do this or not. It's your choice. It's nobody else's. Nobody will come up to you and say, you know what, you should have sex. Nothing's gonna happen. It is your choice. You were raised up by your parents. Well, some of you were raised up in the wrong way. I could understand that. I don't know your family, but still, it is your responsibility to figure out what in the world should we do. As I watch these shows like Maury and Jeremy Kyle and what's the other one? Jerry Springer. It reminds me that people do not think when they're about to do this. They always just drive right into it because they believe it's what's good. It's what feels important to them. You know what? Cut it out. Because it's not fair to both of you. And it's not fair to the baby you're about to deliver. In fact, it is very sad. All I'm trying to say here is, think before you have sex, or else you will get into big trouble. Now, when I say trouble, you will make, first of all, the mother furious. Mostly because she wants you to take care of that baby. The baby that you made with her. Second of all, you denying it It's like saying you don't want any part of this. You don't want any part of what's going on, even though you were in the situation. How stupid could you be to do something like that? How stupid? How idiot? What kind of idiotic plan is that? Because I really myself, I'm not understanding it. I watch these shows every single day, every day, because I like to see their reaction. It seems to me, like there's one thing I'll be glad about. There's one positive thing to all these shows. At the end, you usually hear the father saying, don't worry, I'll take care of the child, I'll pay child support, blah, 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 blah. But, if you keep watching these episodes, you'll notice that these fathers don't do that. They only say that because they're on camera and they don't want to seem like a villain. So, they say these things like, oh, I'm gonna take care of the baby, I'm gonna pay child support, but really, the mother can just come on the show and say, he never did that. This is very upsetting. Think before you do. Alright? Just think before you do. You are bringing life into this world. This is the reason why this year, in last year, October, that we announced 7 billion people are now on Earth. This is one of the reasons. Because people do not think right. People believe that they can just rush into it without having any problems. It's not like that. We here at MSK Ministries will do things, will possibly do the things we can to help others not get into this, because the number one source of people doing this is teens. Teens from 16 to up. Now, I want you to listen to me, because I know a lot of people watch this show. Teens, you cannot do this to yourselves, to your family, or to anyone else. For years and years, this situation has just began happening and has continued on from generation to generation. I don't like it. In my gut, I don't like it. I have a feeling that if this keeps going, in the near future, having a 16-year-old pregnant will be normal for some people. It's already turning normal in the U.S., I can tell. Especially in states like California and New York. For sure. You just need to calm down. Yes, it's all tempting. Jesus was tempted. But it needs to slow down. And you need to think. You do not want to end up on these shows. The more you end up on these shows, the more they're going to receive money, because you made a mistake. You think these guys are out there to help you? Okay, sure, yeah. You watch Jeremy Kyle. He's on the show. And he's giving you the best advice. You feel happy about it. But the only reason why he's saying that is because he knows that after the show, first of all, his show is going to get lots of ratings. Second of all, he's going to be iconic. What does iconic mean? Iconic is the symbolizing word for beyond life. It is as if you are an icon at what you do. We look at Oprah Winfrey. She was an icon mostly because she was one of the first black women to first of all own her own TV show, have her own book club, run her own magazine that she was on the cover of every single month, and possibly get so many Oscars. You're making people seem as if they need to be bigger as they are. You're doing it. You, right there. Right there. Yeah, you watching this. So cut it out. Because the more you do it, the more they're going to get rich. And they're not going to remember you. They're only going to see you as those people that went on their show, got some good advice, and made some money. That's it. You know what? I'm glad we talked about this today, because I'm sick and tired of people complaining that, you know, they have a baby and they don't want to take care of that baby. It's just upsetting. It's really upsetting. I like the shows. Don't get me wrong. I like the shows. I like Jeremy Kyle. I like Maury. I like Jerry Springer. I like all these shows that are going around. But at the same time, they make me sick to death. So that's what I wanted to clear out today. Thank you for watching People Talk, and we'll see you later. Alright, bye.